It isn't the needy that are the issue with the society in the world today. It's the greedy. Let me tell you something from a lifetime of watching, studying, surviving, and rising over and over again. It isn't the needy in the world or the poor that is the problem. It never has been, it never will be. Poor people give more than billionaires. I've seen it. Because people who need are still connected to the human heart. But people who hoard, people who stack billions like trophies, people who treat the world like a board game that they must win, that's pathology. That's a sickness disguised as success. That's a mental illness wearing a Wall Street suit. Capitalism didn't just create inequality, it industrialized it, turned it into a factory, gave it a marketing team, wrapped cruelty in a word, opportunity. But capitalism, forget one thing. The human soul is not a fucking resource. Women are not a resource. Mother Earth is not a resource. We are not here to be mined, traded, or trafficked. See, the matriarch isn't returning because it's trendy. The matriarch returns because humanity is at the edge of a cliff and the patriarchal machine has run out of fucking fuel. Because we were the fuel for it and we are no longer the fuel. My work, my words, my albums, my books, my whole damn fucking life has been one long warning flame, a beacon, a prophecy coming into my 50th fucking year on this planet. I've lived 49 years, been broken, rebuilt, baptized, betrayed, reborn, and I can tell you with a professor's clarity and a goddess's fucking authority, greed is the enemy. Greed. Not poverty, not the people trying to survive, not the single moms or elders or students or working families, not the single dads, not the artists or the witches or the visionaries. No. The problem is the ones who take more than they can ever use and call it ambition. Let's be honest. Billionaires should be studied for mental illness. What do you call someone who keeps hoarding even when they already have more than they can ever spend in 1,000 lifetimes? What do you call someone who watches children starve, oceans die, and entire nations suffer while they build rocket ships for fucking fun? That's a mental illness. What do you call someone who sees a village drowning and decides to buy a bigger fucking yacht? That's mental illness. We don't praise that in any other context. We call it what it is. Pathological greed, trauma with a bank account, a spiritual sickness. No. And here's the truth. They never want us to say out loud. Capitalism rewards the mentally unwell and punishes the empathetic. I got a $250,000 lawsuit settlement and gave over 130,000 of it to friends and families. Over 70 different people, businesses, artists, and groups got money from my settlement. I didn't hoard it, and I could have, but I didn't. Capitalism rewards the mentally unwell and punishes the empathetic. It uplifts the narcissist, protects the hoarder, admires the conqueror, calls destruction innovation, and tells the rest of us to feel ashamed for needing help or daring to want a fair fucking world. But the needy, the ones with open hands and open hearts, they're not the burden, they're the balance. They're the reminder that we still belong to one another, right? And that's why the matriarch emerges. That's why this matters to me. Because the matriarch is not a gender, it's not a throne, it's not a trend. Patriarchal systems are where it's top down. No, in the matriarch, we sit in a circle, we're equal. The matriarch is a principle, a restoration of balance. She's the mother, the memory, the medicine, and the mirror held up to a world that has forgotten how to care for one another. The matriarch returns to reteach compassion, to reroot community, to rebuild justice, recenter the wisdom of the women, reclaim the sacred feminine and the sacred masculine, reawaken the people, and rebalance the world. Stop trying to rape the great mother and save the children. I didn't choose this life. This life chose me. My initials are M.E. The matriarch emerges. Every college class I took, every book I studied, every late night debate with friends, every heartbreak, every street I survived, every woman I lost, every woman I saved, and every song I've written, and every stage I have rapped on, and every life I have touched. It was all initiation and training, preparation for me to sit here today and talk to you. At 49 years old, I know exactly who and what the fuck I am. I'm a scholar, I'm a witch, I'm an MC, a survivor, a sage, a teacher, a storm, a sanctuary, a mirror of every woman who was told to shrink while men were told to take everything. My life's purpose? To speak where they told us to be silent, to teach where they told us to obey, to rise where they told us to bow, and to build a movement that can outlive me. The Matriarch Emerges isn't a brand. It's not a slogan. It's not a march or a merch. It's my life's work. It's my mission. My oath to this fucking world. And let me tell you this. There's never been anything wrong with the needy. We are all needy. We all need connection, need compassion, safety, food, warmth, love, meaning in our lives. Every species on earth demands some sort of community. But the greedy, they need to be held fucking accountable. They need healing or boundaries or fucking both. But they need to be studied. They need to lose the thrones they built on the backs of the world. Because the future does not belong to those who hoard. The future belongs to those who heal, those who rise. Those who choose love over leverage. Those who know what sharing and why sharing is an ancient and greed is the real sin. The needy are not the problem. The billionaires, the greedy are, and the matriarch is emerging to fix what the patriarchal system has broke. Me, Spryte the MC with the college degrees, teacher, goddess, survivor, almost 50-year-old alchemist of truth. I'm here to lead this movement with every breath that I got. And if you'd like, you can come along with me for the ride. Follow me on all platforms, Spryte the MC. Lilith is about to drop. I rewrote the entire Bible, all 66 books, plus the Lost Gospels, the Apocrypha, and a bunch of other stuff, studied theology. And so I rewrote it into raps from the goddesses version. And yeah, it's not the needy that are the problem, guys. It's the fucking greedy. Mark my words. The goddess is back.